Twitch thingy. Yep, looks like it has. Okay. This time I'm gonna play the stories mode instead of the regular mode, so yeah. Also yeah, I did turn off the music. I realized that I had the music on, and in a lot of games I don't, and I think that's gonna be a consistent theme because I mean, generally for difficult games, I don't like to have music because it lets me focus on them more. This sort of mine is more slow paced, so the music doesn't really matter too much. But, you know, I've started to kind of get used to the idea of not having music in games, and I kind of think that's a good kind of thing to have going, I think, in the videos I make. I don't know. Yeah, but I think I should consistently have no music. And yeah, just for the just to keep it consistent. But yeah, I'm gonna do the stories mode this time. I recently was playing this with mine again. I did some more experiments and stuff with just how to do that hardest challenge that I've been doing in the past. The custom one that I made. So yeah, I've done some testing and stuff, and that's not gone to. Yeah, it didn't really work out in the end. I think I'm pretty sure I've kind of like screwed it up, and they're all gonna die. But I mean, I guess it's still salvageable. Like, it's still winnable, but not winnable with everybody alive, I guess. But yeah, I'll probably try to do that again at some point. I don't know. But for now, I want to do the episodes. I replayed this like yesterday, so I know what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna like hesitate too much. I think. Like, I'll probably get through the story relatively fast. Actually, I'm not sure. Because I have a plan to, I have a plan to do 2 different, playthroughs. One where you can, because there are situations where you can choose to kill soldiers or not. So I'm not sure if I should do that first or do that one after. I mean, you can only have one going at a time anyway, can't you? And then it just gets deleted, right? Let me see. So if I press continue, if I do that, like if I was to do that, you'll lose your current progress. So it's actually gonna, that would actually erase my existing story anyway. So I may as well do in either or. Like, no matter how much I perfect it, it's gonna get deleted when I go to the next one. Which is a shame, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just think I'll do the normal one and then the killing the soldiers thing, I think. Oh yeah. It's like a rather large house, but for some reason you can't actually place in a whole lot of spots. Like, you can't place on the right side of the map. You can't even place anything at all. I've tried. Well, I tried recently, and it didn't work. Which is unfortunate. It's kind of just there for resources, but yeah. Okay, Adam's family failed to flee the city in time, but they managed to somehow get by somehow despite the siege. Until one day, Adam's wife fell ill. Without proper meds, Barbara died. After her mother's death, Amelia became completely withdrawn and stopped speaking. Then she fell ill. One night, an explosion shook their tenement, but fortunately they survived. Adam carried Amelia to the other wing of the building, desperate to save his daughter. Actually, I think I'm just gonna, just need to always check that my mic's actually recording, because I do need it frequently and stuff. Everything will be right, Amelia. We'll be safe, I promise. Yeah, I think I have to wait for him to actually say this. Please rest now. You need to regain your strength. And you need to get supplies. I'll look around the house, see what I can find. Yep, you've just wasted an entire... Yeah, somehow, like, just saying those few words took an entire hour. I'll be close, don't worry. I'll check on you soon, you should rest now. Yep. So, you can actually, yep. I'm gonna assume that I can't move him until he actually finishes, but I don't remember. That's a drawing. From Amelia, is that the name? I think so, yeah. Amelia, and her love of drawing, even when she can't find friends, she still finds a way. Isn't that just like texture though? Like, what difference does it really make? Or pencil? Like, it doesn't look like it's, yeah. She still had something, obviously, but I mean, texture isn't necessarily worse than crayons, I guess. I don't know. It was like just yesterday, yeah, okay. Adam's skilled scavenger, and he's a coffee drinker. He leaves like 15 inventory slots, which is a lot, but generally when they give you a one player, like, you know, already, like, the scenarios made by the developers where you usually only have one person usually give you 15 slots of inventory to make up for it, like in this instance. And it says, yeah, it feels like yesterday I buried Barbara, and now Amelia is ill as well. This damn war will not take my daughter away from me. I will not allow her. I will find a way to save her. And he's, yeah, first thing that he is said in his bio, day 1. This place looks safe enough, but I have to make sure I check all the rooms for food and meds for Amelia. We desperately need them. My poor little girl, I cannot lose her too. And you kind of already said that, but yeah. It's very obvious he cares a lot about his daughter. And yeah, Amelia, Adam's daughter. Amelia has always been a quiet child who preferred drawing and daydreaming from playing with her friends. However, since her mother's death, she stopped speaking at all, only nodding and shaking her head when Daddy asks her something. She has fallen ill and is in dire need of meds. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, that's the chair. And that's, you can just talk to her, but you can also talk to her tomorrow, so I'll talk to her tomorrow when I have more time. There's a letter on the floor. Adam, even though things have been great between us, we're still brothers. You were proud to come and live at my house when yours was destroyed. At least... Oh no, you were too proud to come to... Okay, yeah. I didn't read the 2, that's kind of an important word there. You were too proud to come live in my house when yours was destroyed. At least be reasonable now. There have been a lot of talks of humanitarian corridor opening soon, and people with children are prioritized. Amelia is our chance for getting out of here. Don't you want to save her? I completely forgot about this letter than my damn brother. Oh, brother. But yeah, Adam's sad, and Amelia is hungry and severely ill. And basically... Okay, so coffee is becoming less and less available in a besieged fortune. The prices of coffee on the black market are expected to rise. I like that they actually made a different radio aesthetic for this as well. Like, you don't need to make a radio, you just start off with one. And it's like, looks different, you know, because it's actually a proper radio, not when you put together the scrap, I guess. Just reset it, and then the coming day should still be nice and warm, perfect for strolling park. If you don't know how these work, by the way, it's that little dot on the right, when it starts to go white, you're going to a channel. And when you also hear the noises, I guess. Yeah, okay, I already read the other thing that they had. Death takes its toll in children. Sniper fire, mortar shells, and cold temperatures are the cause of death in many civilians. The spokesman for the military said civilian casualties are the result of tragic accidents and criminal activity within the city. Yeah. I wonder why they would say that. And then there's, yeah. I always remember, like, diagonally to the, like, you know, top left diagonal, I mean, yeah, what would you call that? North, east, southwest. So yeah, northwest. Northwest, so near the end is rock music, and northwest near the start is classical music. And since I always like the classical music, I quite like classical music, and I don't really enjoy rock too much, so I always play that. And although I said like I won't play music, I like kind of music within the confines of the game, like if it makes sense towards the lore. So that's why for Shipbreaker, for example, I'm probably not going to do a proper series on that until it's fully released. But when I do, when I do, I plan to leave the music on because it's like it's stated in the lore that they're actually like giving the music to the shipbreaker, like they're playing the music to the shipbreakers. So I should probably check this. Yeah, some thoughts. Fortunately, my shelter is a place where I can get some respite from war, and like as usual, you started off with nothing, but I just scavenged a bunch. I have a chair, but I could also use an armchair. I have a bed, and I sleep in decent conditions. If I get sick or wounded, I have a place to rest. Well, you won't, because Amelia's taking it out. I have a radio, and I like listening to it. I really miss books. A good book could help me forget the horrors of war. Staying here offers me slight respite in these hard times, but I feel lonely. I like coffee. My shelter has breaches and walls, so I'm not safe here at night. I think Amelia isn't counted as a person for some reason, I guess, but yeah, hungry and severely. She gets I tested out some stuff. She gets hungry, so she doesn't actually. Yeah, this is what I was gonna say before, by the way, but she doesn't get worse when she's severely ill. She doesn't get worse because she can't really die for the sake of the story, I guess. At least not yet, but when there's no meds around, but basically the severely ill will not get worse, but she gets hungry twice. She goes down one level of hunger every day rather than every 2 days. Which is fortunate because there's more food around than there are meds around. Food is a lot cheaper than meds. So I think that's why they've done that. But yeah. Locked door, maybe there's food on the other side. Or meds, hang on Amelia. And there's this little thing here. It's a perfect place to build a makeshift bridge. It could help me reach my old apartment. Maybe something can still be salvaged after the bombing. Yeah, so I guess that was bombed and that's why they left it. Now it's clogged up. Yeah, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. Because I was kind of always wondering why did they leave to this house. My forehead is burnt. Her forehead is burning. I need to find her some meds. Okay. I thought he was saying that about himself, and I was like, he can't be. He's not sick. Yeah, but he's sad for some, So, yeah, he's sad for some reason. Wonder why that could be. Okay, I got another lockpick, so I can open this now. I've got some food. Finally some food. I can make Amelia something to eat now. If you can indeed. Also, you start off with 20 degrees. That's 68 Fahrenheit. Finally some food. Oh yeah, no, he already said. Okay. When he comes by, I'll tell him what I think of his dumb ideas. I think he's talking about his brother, I guess. I still can't make a cooking stove yet, yeah. So I may as well just... there's resources down here, so I might actually be able to pull it off with those. Actually, I don't think I can. Because I think I tried before. I think even this isn't enough resources. You don't get many resources in this game. In this, at the start, you don't get many resources. Basically, for story reasons. Also, I have tried making a bed with the materials. Oh, actually, that's enough to make a stove now. I have tried making... Is everything okay with Amelia? I have to check. Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Just make her some food. But, you can't make a bed, but, if you make a bed, you sacrifice making a cook stove, and then based on the story, because you don't get many materials at the start, you basically, starve yourself, and it's very hard to recover, I think. I'm not sure if it's possible. I'm pretty sure it is. No, it's probably definitely possible to recover from it. You can basically just exploit, eating on every second day, and, to kind of work your way out. Or even eating every fourth day if you want to. I think that pushes it further. I'm not sure. Yeah, because if you eat every if you eat 4 days and then you eat the next day you eat like 2 for 5 days instead of like 2 for 4 days. So you kind of save like an extra day of food. So if you really want, you can be very sketchy with the food in this, as long as you're not sick. Which is the reason that like the other scenario is much harder, because she has to be well fed all the time or she will die of sickness. Like the challenge mode that I made up thingy. But if he makes a bed, for story reasons, he has to like, because he guards Amelia like constantly because he's too paranoid about Amelia getting hurt. So he can't sleep anyway, and if you sleep during the day, he doesn't get any sleep back anyway. Like you sleep for 5 hours during the day like usual, and he will not get any sleep back. For also story, I think, but just yeah, I just tested it out because I was wondering like, what if you just sleep, like, because he gets exhausted over a while, and that's supposed to be part of the story. But if you just sleep, it doesn't actually do anything. So not only do you waste materials on a bed, instead of a cooking stove. I mean, I guess they're kind of equally important because you kind of run out of water. And actually, sleeping is kind of more. Bed's kind of less important because you can sleep on the floor. Yeah, that's right. But I mean, if you get sick, it doesn't really help very much. But I mean, it's not very good to not have one. But yeah, like I don't think you can really recover without the bed if you're sick, or at least it's harder to. And it lets you sleep during the day too, so yeah. Since he has to guard all the time, it would be practical if it actually worked, but it would be just about as good. I mean, it would be probably better because you can eat the food raw, but you can't, do that. I mean, you can't. So you can eat the food raw, but you can't eat the. Oh my god, what am I thinking? You can eat the food raw, but you can't. But you don't need to sleep during the day, I guess. No, but you don't need to. But oh god. But you can't like sleep at any time without a bed, I guess. If you're constantly guarding, I don't know what I was thinking anyway. Yeah, make 2 fuel so we can cook up the food. Actually, do we even need 2 fuel? I'll just make 1 to see. Because this double meal, okay, the double meal, it just saves water really, because yeah, 5 water for 1 meal, or 6 water for 2 meals, it's a lot better. It saves, yeah, basically all it does is save water. Yeah, just wait a sec. Okay. Yeah, I accidentally ended the stream instead of muting my mic, but oh well. Wait. Yeah, I got like a bunch of hotkeys on my mouse and I pressed the wrong one by mistake. Yeah, you don't make any more progress. So yeah. Anyway, I'll just make some food. Adam can wait to eat, but Amelia can not. The fire is burning. I need to find. I need to find. Yeah, some bits. Okay. Wait, I have to hold that, do I? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't select them. Okay, I see. Yes. Look, Function, I found some food. Now you're sick and don't feel like eating what you. Damn, I didn't do that. That's why eat it all. You will feel better soon. I'm so glad I found some food for Amelia. My heart breaks when she's hungry. I must set out to find more soon, as the worst fighting stops. I'll give her some more tomorrow, I think, instead. I can just feed her again, right? Can I? I wonder if I can make a well-fed look function. I found some food. I accidentally clicked. I think that's what skipped it. I know you're sick, and you don't feel like eating, but you need to eat to be strong. Okay, that's what you said. So yeah, clicking it kind of just skips. Yeah, to the next thing. Yeah. Now she's well fed. Is she? Oh, she doesn't. She's not well fed. Actually, in that case, if she does not get well fed, it might be worth restarting, unfortunately. Yeah, to conserve the food. I didn't realize that was how it worked. That's great. I'll just be faster this time. No, yeah, it's too late now. I already restarted. So. Should I just like click this? No, it doesn't skip fast. I can't. No, I can't get him to do anything until he's finished talking. So he spends literally an hour talking to her. Yeah, I mean, well, an hour and a half, I think. But yeah. Yeah, exactly an hour and a half. But there's drag for more even though there's nothing more yet. like how they got a little bit of like different audio, which are like I love how the news sites have different audio and stuff as well. It's pretty cool. Also, yeah, what's cool is like it records all the things on the left, and you get different news on different days. So it's good to check on the radio every day for new news. If you want to catalog everything, but unfortunately, in that hard difficulty, that's not plausible. Pretty much any scenario though, it's plausible to make a radio and survive. Keep everybody alive. Like in any like pre-made scenario. Also, yeah, this is probably after the stove. This is the first thing I want to make because essentially I usually would make the crowbar because it helps that kind of destroys. Like open stuff in the house, but you already get the 2 lockpicks for this up here, and well, really. After you've opened that, there's like not really anything else to open until you get over to the other side anyway. I mean, you can obviously, there's maps where like you can, and a lot of the things in the maps as well. A lot of the maps actually, okay, I've lost my train of. Okay, a lot of the maps. I mean, like a lot of the areas that you scavenge from tend to have the crowbar things that require crowbarring. The locked things tend to be behind things that you need a saw blade for anyway. So by the time we get a crowbar, by the time we get saw blades, we'll definitely have a crowbar. Yeah. So I think, I wonder if this book actually, because basically how books work, I think I've mentioned this many times before, but there's no point having more than 10 books, but they improve morale. But I think for the story purposes, like they don't really get sadder or happier. But regardless, you only need a maximum of 10 books, and then it stops exceeding happiness points, and each of them gives you like 1 happiness point. Like, for example, but a chair, for example, gives you like 3 happiness points, and if you get enough happiness points, I think he says something better about the shelter. At least to begin with, he already says that the shelter's alright, which I'm assuming is because they've got a bed and a chair. But yeah, the chair is like 3 happiness points. It's like 3 books, essentially. But it's probably more expensive than... Actually, it's not really necessarily more expensive than 3 books. I was thinking like a book's like 1 wood, but I mean it's kind of rarer than 1 wood. So although it's that equivalent when when you don't have to worry about morale and you're just burning the books, it's otherwise it kind of is a bit more practical. I mean otherwise it is a bit more expensive, I guess. I mean worthwhile having, I guess. I don't know if you actually need to improve morale. They're a good find. But yeah, if you got more than 10, you may as well burn them. In the long dark though, I don't burn books, but that's because it's like impossible to get more unless you can get a renewable source of books. And realistically, if I was stuck in a remote spot, I probably wouldn't burn any books because you want the most entertainment you can have possible. Because once you've done everything, that's probably all you're going to be doing is reading. Oh shit! I was just making the workbench. That was a terrible idea. Yeah, that would have been a terrible waste of resources. Good thing you can cancel that. I just kind of mindlessly did that because that's usually always the first thing I make in any other scenario. Okay, yeah. Good thing I caught myself on that one. Because that could have gone terribly. That's the sound of not starving. Yeah, now we can feed Amelia. Great. It kind of takes strength to eat, but eating gives you strength. Oh, accidentally skipped that. Oopsies. Oh well. I'm just going to examine that, I think, just for the sake of it. Yeah, I'm running out of time. But at least I got the food done. Yeah, this one I won't be able to completely break through this rubble, but at least... I mean, I may as well at this point just end the day. And just... because, like, once he's already digging the rubble pile, it just assumes that he's continually digging the rubble pile at the end of the day. Yeah, I'll do that. There's no point. Can't leave Amelia on her own. What if someone comes into her shelter and need to protect her? Yeah, that's what I was, like, saying. Like, yeah, he needs to guard her. So... there's 3 locations to begin with. So there's Ruined Block of Flats. Yeah, Ruined Block of Flats. Some of my good friends used to live in this neighborhood. It's a big building. I might find some food or useful supplies there. And it's the airport. I used to work there at the airport before the war broke out. Now it's held by the military and it's off limits to civilians. I'd better keep away unless I have no choice. And neither of them I can't get to either of them due to fighting in the areas. And there's also the brother's house. My brother's house, when was the last time I visited him there? I don't remember, nor do I care. If I never see him again, it will be too soon. So, you can tell that they've got a great bond. But I can't prepare because he'll just repeat this message. So he has to guard and he cannot sleep either, because he just has to guard. So yeah, sleeping in the morning also does not reduce his fatigue. It's part of the story, I guess. So, yeah. Day 2. The night was calm. Apart from the echo of distant shots. Let us hope it won't get worse. Running out, there's a lot of stammering. Hungry, sad, and tired. That's nice. Anyone respond? My daughter is very sick. We need bandages and meds. Yeah, those are easy to come by, aren't they? I'll break through this, I think, and this other piece of rubble as well. And I think I'll maybe check if I have leftover time after that. Oh, okay. I was just checking something, and the sound of the rubble pile happened earlier than I expected. Because it makes this kind of like clunking noise when it's done, but it also makes that sound sometimes at random, I think, as well. See, I think sometimes it doesn't really make a climactic noise when it's done. I think it just makes random noise, but I always expect the kind of like, the kind of higher pitched one to just be like, you know, the one there's like a noise. It sounds like it's coming apart, so it caught me off guard because I was like, I thought I still had time left, and I did. Okay, there's a trader, but I'll just pick this up first, and there's even another lockpick there. And there's, let's see, yeah. I haven't really examined any other, like, read out the things and anything, but I mean, I don't know if I need to. Herbs, various herbs that can be used to make herbal medications and roll up cigarettes. Lockpick, it's a single use, but it opens locks quickly and quietly. Components, various components need to make just about anything. Nails, duct tape, plastic containers, scrap, things like that. So like, it's kind of just, you know, leaves a bit of imagination, I guess, there. Various mechanical parts used for building and fixing complex devices. Clean water, some relatively clean water. You'll need it to prepare a good meal or make alcohol. Yeah, that's a, you know, first priority, you know, making a meal out of it. Second priority, alcohol, yeah. An essential component for all kinds of stuff, plus you can chop it to fuel stoves and heaters. Electric parts, some electrical parts will come in handy if we want to introduce advanced improvements to our shelter. And a book. A good book is uplifting. The more we have, the better. If times are hard, we can make them into fuel for heater or for our heater or stove. And now there's a jewelry, piece of jewelry, value bartering item, and now there's an exclusive item. To this anyway, a fluffy dog toy for kids. Looks almost like new. Amelia's always loved dogs. She'll be delighted to have it. What, like a plushie, and it looks almost like new. Amelia would be so happy. Yeah, that's nice. Come on, I know you're there. So last time I checked the meds first. I mean, like, he's got two options you can talk to him about. Just regular trade, or talk about the meds. But you can go to trade to him first, and then you'll see that he doesn't have any meds. Which is kind of all Adam really cares about right now, and I guess we're supposed to go about that too. Actually, yeah, I got a piece of jewelry. I don't think I had the piece of jewelry last time. Yeah, I feel like I didn't. I think I just traded a bunch of wood. Oh, maybe no. Maybe the jewelry didn't cut it. I think the jewelry, yeah. I'm pretty sure the jewelry just didn't cut it. But, I mean, he's only got, like, what has he got? Like, water, a vegetable. Like, it's not really that helpful. Vegetable's kind of useless without meat anyway. It's only going to be half a meal. And then at that point, yeah, you need 2 vegetables that are completely useless anyway. And, you know, he's got a bit of water, I mean, which I guess could help because, I mean, that would increase it to 10, which would make for, like, 2 meals, assuming I get meat. So that'd be a little bit helpful. Actually, the sugar would probably help for making moonshine to trade more later, I guess. For things like this. As a renewable resource, I guess. But, I don't know, it's not entirely, all useful, I guess. And, it's not stuff we need now, anyway. You'll regret your decision later. Yeah, sure. I don't know if this is a different trader, or if it's just a younger version of the trader, because it kind of looks like it could be the same one, maybe. My daughter's very sick, I need meds. Actually, I could have checked his name. I'm not... his regular chat is overlapping. Oh, you're the guy from the radio. Yes, do you have the meds? Do you have meds? Okay. Meds are hard to come by, my friend. I beg you, she's all I have. Alright, I'll do what I can, but I can't promise anything. I nearly got shot on my way here. And that's honestly, like, pretty generous that I just go out of your way to get meds. Some random guy. I mean, like, you don't actually know that he has a daughter either. Like, you shouldn't, like, just take his word for it as well. But, yeah. Oh, if you haven't checked the radio today, speaking of that. But, I mean, how did he know that he got the radio message? What, did he just, like, have a radio on him the whole time? Because, like, wouldn't he have been busy coming over, or does he live nearby, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I may as well clear out this rubble pile and get some more resources to trade with while I'm waiting. So I can actually afford those meds, I guess, without, you know, selling my entire soul. But after this, that's all the resources I can get until the story progresses anyway, so... Yeah, at that point, I'll just trade what I have to get the meds. Okay. Yeah, the rebel piles take ages. Like, you can make, like, shovels. I mean, we can't actually afford a shovel, so yeah, never mind. Definitely can't. But in pretty much no situation is the shovel actually practical. It just saves time, which you usually don't really need. Like, the resources are more worthwhile than time in a practical sense, but it's just annoying. So now that's all the resources we can actually get out of this at the start. Check if there's anything new. So like, yeah, if it's a repeat, it doesn't show up on this thing on the left. It's just, that's just a repeat of this. I mean, the music's always there. That's a repeat of the bottom one. It's a repeat of the top one. Oh, so they're all repeats. I think usually you only get one every like, or something new every like 2 days or something. But anyway, I'll give Amelia a meal. She's hungry again, yeah. I'll just kind of skip through that. Go to that cost time. I'll give her the plushie too. Check out what I found, kiddo. A plush doggy. Look how cute and cuddly it is. Why don't you take care of him while Daddy takes care of you? You ought to defend him with your entire life. I know you're gravely sick, but just protect him or else. You don't want the plush doggy to die. I hope the plush doggy doesn't get sick, actually. Should have considered that. Amelia looks so happy when I gave her the plushie. Smile on her face melts my heart. I wish she had more reasons to smile, but in these circumstances... Yeah, these aren't great circumstances, are they? It cost me an arm and a leg, but I have those meds you asked for. So what's this guy's name, actually? Oh, he is Franco. But maybe that's just because they haven't bothered to change it. But yeah, I feel like this is just a younger version of Franco. I mean, he looks younger, he looks a bit like... This looks like an earlier period in the war, because like... I mean, his clothes look a bit cleaner, I think, than usual. Or maybe it's just like, it has it more zoomed up and personal, I'm not really sure. It might just have it more zoomed up and personal looking, so it feels different. But yeah, those are the meds. I'm not sure if you can actually use the simple meds on it, but realistically, like in a general game, you have to use good meds, or it doesn't work on severely ill people. But you can use scrappy meds, like these herbal meds, on anyone really. Like I mean, on a sick or slightly sick. I don't know what I'm like. Sometimes I like find it hard to focus, and sometimes I don't. But yeah, I guess I'm trying to kind of. Yeah, a lot in exchange. Like, this is extremely valuable. I would get this if it actually worked, but I'm not sure if it would. It would only... The only reason it would be different is that the story says it would be different. But I think last time I traded something like... I mean, yeah, I don't need this, these herbs at all, really. I thought that, like, I might make cigarettes out of them later, but, like, really all you use that for anyway is trading, because this guy's not a smoker, so... As well. So yeah, they're basically completely useless. Yeah, you gotta be kidding. This is increased the... Yeah, it won't do try harder, that's a bit better. Jeez, you want a lot of materials, huh? I mean, 3 components is about... Oh. Why is 4 water more valuable than 3 components? I mean, 4 components. I mean, as valuable as 4 components when you can make 4 water out of the 3 components. Actually, now that I think about it, that's a great way to make profit in that case. Actually, I'm not sure if it would be, because, I mean, it depends. It really depends, actually, now that I think about it. Because it depends on how much it actually sells for as well, like how much you'll actually give me for it, because you get less, you know, like if I traded a piece of wood for a piece of wood, he'd say no. But it's fair enough, because he's the one who's doing all the work moving around, not me. Like, yeah, he should get the benefit of the doubt. He's doing the traveling. It's paying for the travel. Doesn't make it fun to do, it just makes it fair, I guess. Excuse me. Oh wait, oh, sorry, what do you want for this? I was gonna say, like, he's not accepting it, really. And yeah, that's because... Really? Actually, this time, yeah, I'm getting... Oh, do I have to trade my entire self for this? Yeah. Seems so. Well, in that case, I probably need more water. But at least I'll have it. I also have the meds, I guess. Jeez. I mean, I can't... Yeah, water is the cheapest resource in the game. Very common stuff, not very interesting. I mean, so are the herbs, apparently. And the wood. Okay. But the jewelry is interesting. The taste is terrible, but it can save your life and sickness. Yeah, this is cutting it as close as I can, really. Took a lot out. I'm gonna do the wood. The reason I'm trading the wood too is because you can make a hatchet later and get heaps. Where in this scenario, like, I found that scrap seems to be not very common. And wood seems to be a lot more abundant in this scenario. It seems that wood is, like, really abundant. Especially once you make a hatchet, but that's just in any scenario. Like, once you make a hatchet, you get heaps of wood, but still, you get heaps of wood regardless at some point, so... Don't think it's... I think it would be better just to trade the wood out front. Yeah, I think this is the best I can do. I think I want to keep the book just for the sake of it. Even though I don't think it actually improves his morale. Like, I think he's supposed to stay sad for story purposes. I haven't seen his morale ever improve. Oh no, actually it did improve, he's not sad anymore. Huh, maybe because she's been fed? Or maybe because he just bought the meds. Maybe you can go now. Come on, I know you're there. Because I'm standing right in front of you. Time to go, I'll try to visit you again. I think I'll just give her the meds tomorrow since I don't know how long the interaction will take. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I mean, I can just sit there because I think sitting improves morale as well, but yeah. I'm not sure how long the giving the meds interaction would take. So that's why I'm just... Yeah, but I mean, he's going to say the same thing if I try to scavenge as well, so... Just in case you're wondering. He has to stay and get more tired. And that was kind of... yeah, so same thing. Very tired and hungry. Okay, lovely. Hello, can anyone hear me? My child is sick. I need help. Someone please answer me. And you got the meds, you just haven't given them to her yet, buddy. But yeah, they're not gonna help. Like, whether you get the meds or not, it doesn't really matter. Sweetie, I bought some meds. Everything will be alright now. I accidentally, like, clicked, I think, and I'm not gonna let go now. The people will drop soon, I promise. I don't want to skip the dialogue. I feel like if I let go, it'll skip the dialogue. I'm not sure if it's triggered on let go or clicking in general. Don't spit it out. I know it tastes awful, but it'll make you feel better. But yeah, regardless of whether you give it the meds or not, he does the same radio message afterwards because it doesn't get better. Yes, I know it's not fair. Mummy isn't with us anymore. Oh, I think he said, "Come on, Adam, we need to talk something." I missed that. I mean, you can probably see that if you pause it. I guess. Actually, I could replay it just to see what he said, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. Wait a sec. I think someone new just followed. Oh damn, I didn't actually think anyone was watching. Thanks for that. Or maybe they just watched something else. Because it says I've only got one viewer, and usually when it says one viewer it means it's a bot, but I mean someone could have been watching before and left, or they could have just watched something else, but I mean regardless, if you're still there, thank you for that. Yeah, damn. That's very nice. I might check what the guy said. I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm like absurdly curious. It was just to watch the stream back, like a few minutes ago, I guess. Actually, I can't do that, can I? Nah, I can't go back on it, actually. No, I can. I'm not sure if this is worth it, but I'll do it anyway, just to see what he said. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just Adam, we need to talk. Okay. Adam, come on, we need to talk! Exclamation mark. Yeah, that was definitely worth checking. I'm sure. But anyway, I'll just be back in a sec. If it's recording again. Yeah, just wait until it like kicks in, that the time kicks in. Okay, it's kicked in now. Okay, good. So yeah, I made the mistake of accidentally stopping the stream instead of muting myself again. But yeah, so hopefully I'll try my best not to do that next time. And also, if this is on YouTube, I will do my. I mean, no, I won't do my best, I guess. But I'll if it's not too much effort, I will combine all the videos together. So yeah, sorry about that. Thank goodness, finally some meds for Amelia. I pray they help. Still need to get more as soon as possible. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she's on meds now. Okay, that's good. I don't know, you need to open the door. Adam, hear me out, please. Alright, just check that I'm not muted. Yeah, good. Okay, sure, buddy. Not you, not Adam. Let's talk. Not you again, I told you already. Okay, that was overlapping for some reason. Oh yeah, because he was just saying that regularly. Okay, Adam, grab me, let's go. She's a ticket out of here. Humanitarian corridor, I told you about it. We're in luck, brother. They prioritize parents with children. She's not your ticket, she's my daughter, and there's no way she'd survive that in her current state. How to go and make frequent stops. They'd kill us before we get anywhere. Always a pessimist. I'm sure she'll make it. And she's our only chance out of the cell. You know, there's a difference between being like pessimist and being realistic. Listen to yourself, willing to risk your life like that. I just want to get out of here, man. Don't you want it too? And for Amelia to be safe. If you're too scared, I can take her myself. Listen to me carefully. You touch her, I'll kill you. I don't want to see you here again. Yeah, he just like runs away. Yeah, that was show him. But like, I like how the rain just like listens. Like, I mean, that's kind of just this droplets actually. I thought it was kind of listening. I always thought it was like listening actually. Now that I look at it, it's probably just droplets. My fool of a brother can get himself killed if he wants to, but I won't risk Amelia's life by carrying her through the middle of a war zone and find the corridor when the worst of fighting is over. Yeah, like, yeah. Probably don't do it while the fighting is going. Like, yeah, there's fighting going on too. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, don't do it when the fighting is on and when she's like sick. You know, maybe do it when she's a bit better, if she gets better, and you know the fighting stops. You know that might be a bit more reasonable, but that's just me. Actually, I'll check the radio as well. See how that's going. Let's see if there's. I mean, if it doesn't pop up on a thing, that's a repeat. Under the pressure from the international community, the Grand Sieni government forces are going to open a temporary humanitarian corridor for the civilians in the siege city of Portland. The exact date and location have not been yet disclosed. We'll share more details as soon as we learn them. So I think this is an exclusive thing, like, you know, exclusive for this scenario. Because, you know, I mean, like, the brother literally just mentioned the humanitarian aid corridor. Wait, what? Oh, I was wondering why it wasn't popping up, and it's because I've dragged down so much with the last thing, that's why. So if I did that, would it also not say turning? Yeah, it doesn't even say turning anymore. So if you actually leave it, even if you hold down the mouse, it will actually say what's playing, I think. Actually, I'll just talk to her first, I think. Before, I mean, Marvel's not going to really help too much anyway. What's that, kiddo? You want to draw? I'll try to find you some crayons. You draw such pretty pictures. Yeah, I know where some crayons are, but there's no way I can get to them, even if I didn't make that cooking stove. Yeah, I know, it's not fair Mummy isn't with us anymore. Yeah, that's definitely not fair. That's, yeah. When I'm here, and I'm not gonna leave you. Unless you die too. You can't really determine that, can you, buddy? All that matters now is that we have each other. Yeah. I mean, no use panicking over it, right? No use stressing. I mean, stressing doesn't make you healthy, does it? Only make. I mean, stressing would probably make you more sick, so probably not the best. I mean, yeah, being hopeful would probably be the best, although it might not be the most practical, but be the most practical morale. Look at us see things so innocent. Damn this war. He's so fragile, yet must be so brave. I think the next message will loop, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Yeah, it loops. Okay, yeah. I mean, I think it's looping. It should be looping. If I did it again... Oh, yeah, I actually can't skip this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's looping. I mean, he said the same thing twice. I don't think it's that random. I think he always, yeah, starts off with that and then it just loops. I mean, it should just stop giving you the option to afterwards, but yeah, I guess if you wanted to do the next day maybe or something. Either way, like, this is gonna, like, these board... I mean, I always thought that they took 2 minutes, but they might take 2 minutes 30. Oh, maybe it's because he's a skilled scavenger that he gets it done faster too, and it's also the fact that Sveta, like, coughs a lot when she's, when I mean, in the difficulty scenario when I do Sveta as a highly sick person to begin with. I think maybe she coughs and maybe the coughing hesitates a bit. But I mean, basically you can get them stop coughing if you just click on the object again. So the hesitation is like only about 10 seconds as opposed to like 30 if you do that. Same if they're depressed, I think so. Oh, so yeah, if you did this, you know, it says on the right, which means, you know, boards are on the right. So breaking through this boulder is essentially useless until I can get over there by making a bridge, which is very expensive. And I know that the crayons are over here somewhere, but yeah, it's literally impossible to get over there until I can actually scavenge stuff, which I haven't been able to because he's refused to leave the house. I mean, maybe this does take 2:30. Maybe that felt like even... Yeah, that's actually might be 2:30. I mean, that actually seemed like 3. Like, I thought I had like 4 minutes left. Now I only have like less than 1. What? Oh well, at least it's all cleared out. I've done everything I can as of now. There's nothing left to craft anyway except fuel and filter. And this filter's basically useless with nothing to use it on. And this fuel, the same with the fuel. Oh, the fuel's just made out of components and wood. Oh yeah, because they sold all the wood. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm gonna see it. Oh no, go to your forest. Oh, he actually does say things different. Oh, that's not good. Well, maybe I'll go through it later. Oh, he actually says something different. It doesn't actually. So I guess it doesn't loop then. Oh well. Yeah, he's already very tired, so he's gonna be... Yeah, and it's not a great situation. He hasn't slept for like 2 days. You guys are watching... Yeah, something terrible happened. Days of watching over Amelia without rest have taken a toll. Adam passed out from the exhaustion. Who could have expected that? When he regained consciousness, he realized the bed was empty. Amelia was nowhere to be found. Yeah. I mean, it's not really a... Yeah, I mean, the one day he needed to actually guard her, he passed out. That's the irony. I mean, yeah. Don't do what you can't afford. Just having restless nights. You know. I mean, it's not very sustainable to just kind of stay up 24/7. Yawning, but yeah. Amelia, where are you? Yeah, she's gone. Yeah. I must have blacked out from the exhaustion. Yeah. Try to relax if you can, buddy. I think this through. What happened here? Yeah, that's what you should be thinking about, yeah. Don't focus on what happened, focus on what you can do. My brother must have taken you. I'll kill him. Yeah, that's a reasonable assumption. I mean, honestly, it kind of is, I guess. I mean, I'd probably think the same thing, I guess. You know, the day before, I'd probably expect that. Where's Amelia? I can't remember a thing from this night. I must have blacked out from exhaustion. Did she go somewhere? Did someone take her? I must find my daughter. No signs of struggle. She knew the person who took her. Yeah, but she's also, like, gravely sick. I mean, I don't know how sick she really is. I mean, it says severely ill, not terminally ill, which is kind of like critical. Terminally sick, you know, kind of critical in the general game sense. So, I don't know, maybe she's, like, got a little bit of strength left, but she's just not got a whole lot left. Either way, yeah, like, no signs of struggle. Like, she could just... she's just, like, she's sick, though. She's also sick. I'm sure you'd probably fight back even if it's someone you know in the middle of the night. It's like, yeah, you don't really want people picking you up in the middle of the night. It's not very comfortable. Like, I'm sure she probably didn't want to be taken away, you know? Like, that's all I'm saying. Oh, he's very hungry now, but it's okay. It'll be just fine. And yeah, you don't actually need to feed Amelia at all, because by the time she gets to starving, she's taken away anyway. Even though she goes down 1 per day, but even if you don't feed her, she doesn't starve to death because she gets taken away beforehand. But I just did it because I wanted to be nice, I guess. But Prince of a Grown Man, my brother really did this. I need to pay him a visit. And yeah, you can just leave right there to skip it. That's kind of like the equivalent of skipping the day. But first, buddy, you're very... Oh no, you're not very tired. You're very hungry. Oh, and actually, no, there's only a few hours left in the day anyway, so yeah, you may as well leave. Yeah, I think I made the mistake of putting him back to bed straight away. In this, like when this happened, and like I was curious, wondering why he didn't get less tired. It's because it starts you off instead of the usual time it starts you off much later in the day. At least everything's done here anyway. So off you go, buddy. The night. Yeah, so you can just basically you can get up to 2 sleeps a day. Actually, no, you can actually get up to 3 sleeps a day because you can sleep during the entire day and then sleep at night too. But it's very bad. It's generally a bad idea to sleep at night because you can use that night instead to get resources. So if you can avoid doing it, then yeah, you shouldn't really. I mean, sometimes you kind of need to guard the house though or something to protect the resources or something. But yeah. Yeah, just checking my mic. It's on again. I checked that over. Sorry. But yeah, now I can go to either of these because the fighting's also stopped. So. But you know, realistically, you go straight for this. My brother's house. Did he take Amelia there? I have to find out before his recklessness gets her killed. So it actually has a different description now. I mean, but these are the same. And it actually tells me how many resources in there now too. Actually, I forgot to check how many resources there are too. Some materials, some everything. These things have a lot more resources, I think. I thought this kind of has... I mean, actually, it doesn't really have a whole lot of food. It has a bit of food. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they probably each have about the same amount of food, to be honest, even though this is heavily guarded by military. Oh! And the description actually is different. Some of my good friends who used to live around this neighborhood, if they're still around, maybe they know something about Amelia. The airport currently held by military and off limits to civilian. I don't think Amelia is there, but maybe I could get a gun from one of the soldiers. It's better to have one and not need it than to need it and not have one. Hey, how would you get that? You know, how would you just nick it off them, would you? Yeah, like it's like kind of implies to kill the soldiers, I guess. Like I don't really agree with killing soldiers. Like a murderer's like you're not much better than a murderer if you murder them, really. And although I agree with the murder of animals, that's because you know, you're eating them and you're not wasting them. I really hate, like in the Long Dark, for example, like the fact that wolves give you parasite. I mean, I think they kind of do it in real life as well. But I mean, I guess you can cook it really thoroughly. But then again, you can get up to level 5 cooking and then be able to actually cook it well enough to not get parasites. But you know, generally the wolf meat is bad, so you can't eat it. And I mean, like I'd only really kill things in self-defense, I guess, but not seek them out to kill them. Like I wouldn't kill wolves in advance just for extra protection. Like if I didn't have to. For example, even if I had like 1,000,000 bullets, it's just yeah. I don't agree with the morals of killing something just for extra protection or for resources that you don't need. And even if you need them, probably not. But if you're eating them and you're using every single part, then I agree with that. But generally people don't like to cannibalize, so that's probably off the table. And that's why I don't, agree with killing soldiers. Even though they're kind of dicks. It looks abandoned, I better check thoroughly. Amelia might still be here. I probably shouldn't have run because that's loud over there, but... Lock, this is where my brother keeps his gun, he probably has the keys on him. So yeah, it's got a saw blade and a locked container, so it's double layered. Like as I said, crowbar is not very useful until you get the saw blade, because there's a lot of setups like this in this scenario. And if you look through, was that just a rat? Yeah. I mean, generally the red is just a rat to throw you off, but it can be people too. And there's the TV on. Anyone home, brother? So yeah, I mean, I guess it couldn't have been left on that long ago. I mean, I guess it could have. You could just leave a TV for a long time. Only do it in trash. Yeah. Yeah, that's really helpful. I mean, probably shouldn't be scavenging this stuff yet. Probably should just prioritize finding. Amelia, are you here? They're not here, damn it. Maybe there are clues as to whereabouts in those papers. Yeah, over here. What a mess, what are those documents? A pile of letters, none from people I know. Some mention the humanitarian corridor. Maybe I'll find something that can lead me to where he took Amelia. There's something on the other pile, but have a look. There's a letter on the floor. We're doing it tonight. The government forces have finally listened to the UN opening the corridor. What's the UN? I forgot. It's probably something really obvious. I mean, I would say, I feel like it's something like United Nations or something, but I feel like I could just be being stupider by saying that. Seeming stupider by saying that. I just don't know many, government things. I'm lightly interested in government stuff, I guess. I mean, I'm not really a detail focused person, I guess. I don't know. I like to kind of vaguely know things. I vaguely know a lot of things and detailedly know a few little things. But then again, some things I like to know the details for. Depends. We're doing it tonight. The government forces have finally listened to the UN and opening the corridor. Road DL1 is supposed to be safe for 24 hours. You can finally get it out to this hellhole, the meeting place, G. So, I mean, that's a great name. P.S. Please make sure to stop by your pharmacy on the way. We need all the meds and bandages we can get. We have many sick and wounded, including children. Yeah, like Amelia. Yeah, so... I mean, at least he's going out of his way to actually get her some meds. At his own pharmacy, I guess. So, I mean, he can afford to take them. So, I mean, at least he's getting more meds. I mean, why didn't he just... I was going to say, why didn't Adam, not ask for meds in the first place? But, I mean, it's probably because he hates his brother's guts. So, I mean, I guess he hates his brother more than he wants to look after his daughter, I guess, which is kind of a bit upsetting. But, I mean, a lot of people are like that, I think. Yeah. They're headed towards the pharmacy, alright. Yeah. Okay, I'll just get all the resources. I'll leave the... I think even in this scenario, you can't really trade the tobacco and stuff very much unless you actually make the herbal station or whatever. So, I don't think there's a lot of these in this house, I think. So I won't bother taking them. Or the cigarettes. I don't think they really trade very well anyway. I might be back here for the actually, no, I probably won't if I'm going to be peaceful this time. And yeah, I kind of need the food because Adam's not doing so well on hunger. That electric component would not be useful for a long time. Neither will those weapon parts, especially since I'm not going to really be making any weapons. The fertilizer will be useful for food though, because you can use that as bait and for farming. Won't be doing any farming because there's not enough space, I don't think, to make all the water necessary, not enough people to run it either, because you kind of need multiple people to kind of. You need some people to make the water, some people to manage the farm, and make the fertilizer. It's a big hassle, like, to just kind of set it up. I think really you need a lot of water to do the crops and all that. And it's a lot of resources to build it up. It's not really suited towards one person, I guess. But yeah. Okay, some water. I mean, I actually kind of need that, don't I? Because otherwise I can't really cook up the food anyway. He's getting hungry, so... I guess I'll leave the parts because they're not immediately... I mean, I'll take the parts and leave the book because he doesn't actually get more... Like, yeah, he stays determined for the entire, like, duration of the story, and I think nothing really fixes that. So I'll just leave the book. It's practically useless. Damn. Yeah, I think I'll just leave that. I think that'll be fine. Actually, how important are these parts? I mean, they're kind of important. I mean, I'm not sure how many I have back at home, but... Yeah, I mean, I could always come for this later in an emergency, but I mean, I don't really need it that more. I can probably find more elsewhere. It's not a great amount anyway, it's not even a full stack. I mean, neither is the parts, but still. Day 5. But yeah, and I don't think I will be back for that guy. I might actually just scavenge everything just for the sake of it at some point, so maybe, but I don't know. This night was calm, I had a mean searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. My brother must have taken Amelia and is planning to escape with her via the humanitarian corridor. He'll visit his pharmacy and take what he can get before going to the rally point. I must catch them at the pharmacy. And I think I should really focus on that bridge to get more resources. Because I think with the resources I can get from over there, I can make a crowbar or something instead of making a crowbar now and not being able to, being completely useless because there's nothing left to open in this area. Really, so yeah. I need, more. Actually, I kind of. Ironically, I just used up the. I didn't pick up the components. Either way, I only need what's that? 2 stacks more. Yeah, 2 stacks of components. Not even. I need a stack of wood as well. So. And I say a stack because stack's the most you can hold. There's no point in getting less than a stack unless there's enough resources in the area. So I just measured all in stacks. And now I can actually make food. Excellent. And yeah, you should probably eat every odd day actually. Yeah. So this is actually an odd day. So this is actually I think the second stage of him being very hungry, so I think he'll actually be starving tomorrow. I thought that he would still be very hungry tomorrow, but yeah, now that I look at it, yeah, it's day 5 and generally they get hungry at they get progressively hungrier. They reach a peak at they get hungrier at every even day, assuming that you feed them, according to, assuming that you feed them as they should be. I don't know how to word that. Assuming you feed them at the most regular intervals, the most sustainable intervals. You can also sustain again, like I said, making 2 meals last 5 days by pushing them to their limits, pretty much. But they'll run around a lot slower. If you want them to be very hungry. Then again, I'm kind of going to do that now because food is kind of scarce. So I might switch it to every even day because he'll still be hungry tomorrow, and in that case, I'll save an extra day of food, I guess. So then I'll just switch it to every even day. I think that's because of the way it works. Is I think once they eat, they last another day as well. They stay on any stage for 2 days. So yeah, I think starving is their last stage there. and then they die. I think they got hungry, very hungry. What else have they got? So yeah, they got. And I'll do this in a. Actually, no. He has the food for tomorrow. He'll be fine. But yeah, now I need more wood for this. So I need 2 stacks of wood for that now. And I need 2 stacks of... Oh yeah, 2 stacks of wood, 2 stacks of scrap. That's very affordable. I could make that from more water, but... how's the water doing? Oh, pretty terrible. So I actually might want to make that pretty soon. But I think more resources first would be better, because then I can actually... Yeah, I will be able to afford it anyway and have more... I was going to say have more space, but I don't actually get more space. But I do get access to this rat trap for free. Because you really can't place anything in this area. It's unfortunate, but yeah. I get this free rat trap and a bunch of resources, like this, and that. And then I get that when I get a crowbar. So, I mean, yeah, I can only lockpick one thing, and I would rather have the rat trap than this. Yeah, I mean, this area is useless unless you have 2 lockpicks, so yeah. Except for that, like, question mark thingy, but yeah. Oh, yeah, there's question mark thingy down here too. It does too, actually. And the question mark thing's not going to really help you, is it? I don't know why I left it on the phone. I must have accidentally forgot to click off it, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I use Celsius, so... Oh, he's very tired. Oh, I should have put him to sleep straight away then. Oh well, he's only got 1 rest back. I can make him sleep more tomorrow, actually. Oh, probably not, actually, if he's building that bridge. Oh, well. That's a shame. Should have put him to sleep earlier. Should have just made him... I was too busy looking at stuff. I thought I had heaps of free time, but I actually should have let him sleep more. I mean, I could do that now, but that would just waste time. My brother's pharmacy, he'll probably stop by there on his way to the humanitarian corridor. Amelia's with him. I might be able to find them there. My brother's pharmacy. Is Amelia here? I mean, they're pit stopping on this day, wasn't it? Yeah, they said it was in like 24 hours or something like that. So maybe they're pit stopping now on this night. And you can scavenge later. Now. Yeah, I'm coming for you, Amelia. Muddy footprints of the grown man. Someone's been here recently, or still is. Yeah, that's certainly not ominous. There's a hiding spot there at least. What happened here? What a mess. Oh, I didn't get to read. Murder weapons, syringes, bandages. Someone is in hurry, desperately looking for something. What happened here? Yeah, and what a mess. Bandages, needles, and a plushie. What plushie could it possibly be? Man's footprints, was it my brother's? Amelia's in danger, I need to follow the trail. Oh, is that the plushie? Yeah, that's the plushie, isn't it? Filthy plush target's dirty, but it definitely is the plushie I gave to Amelia. I love how it makes a dueling noise because it's like a valuable item. It's Amelia's toy, she was here. It actually does get removed. I was wondering, I just saw the plushie there and I didn't realize, I wasn't sure if it got removed or not. That's pretty cool. Oh, is that my brother? Where's Amelia? You right there, buddy? What happened? Where's Amelia? My brother's body. It looks like he was stabbed to death. There are signs of Amelia. Did someone take her? Where to? I must find out. My brother, he's dead. What happened here? Where is Amelia? The footprints lead upstairs. There are bloodstains too. Yeah, that's a great sign. You definitely go upstairs. I'm sure it's completely safe. You know, muddy footprints that look recent. I'm sure the murderers are not still around. Amelia. Whoever it was, they must have turned around towards the back alley door. The door is unlocked and there's blood on the door handle. I need to check the back alley. Is it fresh? Is it fresh blood on the door handle? The trail of blood leads down the alley towards the gas station and Amelia's school. The gas station is located by the road that leads out of the city. The soldiers don't let anyone out, but a son passed as a parent of a dying child. Who knows? The school is closed now, but I've heard that some people moved there after the shellings. Could one of them have abducted Amelia? The clues point towards the school and the gas station. I need to go there. And now I can scavenge to my heart's content. Actually, yeah, this is actually a shortcut, so yeah, I can definitely scavenge a lot. I'm not sure if I examined the weapon parts yet, but yeah, I can do that. Weapon parts, various weapon parts, blades, barrels, springs, locks, and so on. Filthy fleshy dog. Filthy. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I said it like that. There's actually some herbal meds. Simple medications based on herbs. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't. Still, they're better than nothing. Yep. That is true. Amelia. Yeah, she's not up here. And there might be food here, that's good. It's still low on it. Oh, actually good medicine. That would be helpful if Amelia was still around. Oh, and water, I desperately need that. Oh, what can I leave behind? That's not very valuable. Weapon parts, not going to be using a whole lot of them. Yeah, I think so. I'll leave this behind. Everything is in disarray. What was this place burgled? Fuck. I remember that. Like, that's just like, love how like, yeah, it just like suddenly just like, yeah, kind of seems like very surprised and like exaggerated. But I kind of like, you know, I mean, I can't blame him, I guess. The safe is busted open. It was clearly a robbery. Yeah, definitely was burgled. I had to take out a guy's life to burgle it there, so that's, you know, completely moral. And I guess I could leave a filthy plush dog, but I could like, I want to keep it for the sentimental value, I guess. I feel like that's something Adam would do. If Amelia ever comes back. I mean, if you ever find Amelia, I guess she's not really going to come back on her own because she's severely ill. Unless, you know, she already got the medicine or something. She's getting better. Day 6. Oh yeah. I found my... Oh, there's a lot of new things on day 5. There was one big mess in the pharmacy, as if someone was looking for something in a hurry. Whoever it was, I hope they didn't hurt Amelia. And I found my brother spotting the pharmacy. I never thought his death would shake me so. That's terrible. Amelia wasn't with him. He could have taken her, and where to? I hope she's alright. The trail leads either to the gas station or the school. But where should I go first? It might be my only chance of finding Amelia. Too many sleepless nights. Yeah, buddy. Maybe sleep. Oh, actually, yeah, you should definitely sleep. We've got heaps of free time. Actually, that is unless we can make the bridge. Now that I think about it, we might be able to do it. The next few days should be warm and pleasant, if a little bit windy. Actually, yeah, it actually says, this is actually important detail because it tells you how warm it's going to be. Warm and pleasant. So it's a bit windy, so it's a little bit colder, I guess, over the next few days. You know, nice and warm seems not as good as, or not as warm and pleasant, and a bit windy. I love how it's got like, yeah, birds chirping for the weather and like different things. It's cool. Can we build the bridge yet? Oh, we can indeed. Makeshift bridge leading to the other wing of the house. One makeshift bridge will be made. How long? 3 hours. Yeah, I thought it took 3 hours. It didn't absurdly long. Yeah, he's not gonna get enough sleep tonight, is he? Oh well. Amelia would never leave a plushie behind. Someone must have kidnapped her. Yeah. Oh shit. There's no point anyway. No, stop being depressed. How dare you? Yeah, but I should probably make him eat today before it gets worse, especially since he's tired and he's not going to be running around as fast, as long as he stays that way. But yeah, I can use this as a shortcut at least, once the bridge is made. Especially now, since I've already cleared out the rubble in advance. Amelia, I'm so sorry. I will find you, I promise. Yeah, if you don't get shot on the way, maybe you'll have a chance. And hopefully you find her alive on a corpse, you know. There's that to think about as well. Whoever kidnapped her might not be taking, you know, the greatest care of her. At home, everything's a mess. No, her room, everything is collapsed. Yeah, imagine saying it, room. I need to keep looking to school and I guess. Oh yeah, that's just talking about earlier. Yeah, imagine coming to like your home and it's like all rubble, returning just to see it all destroyed like this. Yeah, that wouldn't be pleasant. Just like something that you found such comfort in is just incomplete, you know, to use his words, disarray, I guess. Yeah. I'll use the lockpick to get to that rat trap because that'll be pretty helpful. Only got 3 minutes to get him into bed, but yeah, that should be fine. He should be able to set the trap. I'll look at these question marks later, I think. He needs to sleep, though. Someone killed my brother and kidnapped Amelia. The clues point towards the school or the gas station. Yep, they do indeed. And that's why I brought the fertilizer. You can just put meat or canned food, but this is the cheapest because you can't eat fertilizer, so it's edible. Raw food. It's edible, but more nutritious than cooked. And you get 2, and it takes a random amount of time. What good will it do? I'll give you food. It's getting worse day by day. Yeah. Oh, well. And here's the crayons. A colourful set of crayons. It's almost complete. Amelia could draw whatever she wanted with them. Oh, I thought it was in the other thing. Yeah, no, never mind. It's here. Oh, that's great. That's great. A colourful set of crayons. It's almost complete. Amelia could draw whatever she wanted with them. Is that what the description says? Yeah. That's the exact same thing. Like, before, it's like he said things that look similar, but that's exactly the same. Okay, he's gonna... I forgot that that's not open yet, and it won't automatically open it. Okay, and now that bridge is anywhere necessary just because it was, you know, the only reason it's a problem is because it was boarded up. I mean, I guess it could have, like, theoretically, if they used different resources, it could have been like a different, like a rubble pile maybe, that was only clearable from one end. Like, how are they bored? Like, the question I have, yeah, really, is how they're bored on both sides of the inside. Actually, I guess that's on the right side. Okay, never mind, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes much more sense, actually. Yeah, because you can't get out that way. Yeah, that makes much more sense. I was gonna say, if the boards are on that side, that wouldn't really work unless they just like, oh, yep, jumped out afterwards. I mean, you're the one who owned the house. Why do you put boards on... Actually, no, I guess to keep people out. But no, why do you put boards on that side? Why? Yeah, why would you put boards from the... Huh? Because then you just get out that way? And you basically lock yourself out if you do that. I don't understand. Okay, whatever. I won't question it too much. Oh no, he needs to eat. He doesn't need to, does he? No, he'll be fine. I don't know how much time I have left. I think I have like 30 seconds to maybe eat that and put him back to sleep or something. It shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Oh, that didn't help, did it? Oh, he's still very tired. Damn it. No, I shouldn't have made him eat that thing. Oh, and then that's gonna get, like, even worse the next night. I'll have to do, like, 2 days of, like, sleeping constantly. I guess. I'll look at the looted gas station first, I think. Oh, that's the closest to the pharmacy, I guess. Oh yeah, he'll be exhausted the next day. I think he'll have to sleep the next day. Looks like people have drained it dry since it didn't blow up after the shelling. Yeah. If it exists, salvageable, right? You can get resources from it if it's actually there. Also, I didn't realize this, but you can actually climb up there without... Yeah, I mean, I think didn't realize this before, but there's actually a guy up there, and he comes down sometimes, and I didn't realize that you could actually hop up there. You can just hop up there and down there at will, so you don't even need to remove this rubble pile, or it's just helpful to do so. It expands the area. Like, it's not just a convenient pathway, like, this is bordered from that side, like, it's the only way you can get there. Like, that's a person right there. And he might actually be hopping down right now, actually. Right? He did. I have some things to exchange, want to see? What do you actually have? Not much useful stuff, really. You got food and water. I guess that, like, you don't have a whole lot of useful things. Maybe he has different things later that are more useful. I'm not sure. But either way, this guy might, like, if he's trade updates, he might be like, it might be like the equivalent of a second, like, trader that's actually useful to keep around and visit, like, on a night, every night, when you have, like, nothing else to do, so that you can sustainably live. Like, I'm wondering if you can sustainably live off this guy. Oh, actually, I can trade the thing that I just found just then, the tobacco. Oh, actually, I don't think the regular trader will actually trade for that, but anyway, will he actually give me, like, oh, that's nothing. Nothing special, not bad either, and you'll give me, like, 2 water from it. Yeah, it's a great deal, buddy. It's quite common, being honest, yeah. So you give me like 2 water for that 1 leaf, really. You're a great deal, buddy. Yeah, nah, that's not happening. I'm keeping a fertilizer for myself, thank you very much. Excuse me, I'm looking for my daughter. I have a tiny tween blonde. Have you seen her around? No, I'm certain I haven't seen her. Are you sure? I thought someone might have brought her here. Yeah, like, I'm sure if you don't want a knife, no, I'm joking, no. But since you're here, we could trade. I have some really good stuff. It's like, yeah, I'm sure if you don't want a knife in your neck, buddy, you know, like, I'll just be careful who you're talking to. The child's mine. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't, like, I don't know if it would be completely safe to push it, but I mean, if he's desperate, he's desperate. Want to exchange or not? Yeah, not really. You don't have the greatest deals, man. Like, you want, like, I could get like 6 food with that fertilizer, for example, and you're only willing to give me like 1 piece of food for it. You know, it's not like, and no, actually not even. Like, I had to trade you more for it. Yeah, so not really. if you change your deals, if you make better deals, like, and this time I came to you this time as well. You should be giving me the benefit of the doubt this time around. I mean, if it was the Franco, that makes sense. Like he's the guy going around and trading with me. Well, this guy is just, I don't know why he thinks he should get the benefit of the doubt. He does. Okay. Just checking how the audio is going. All that. Yeah, I should probably get a second monitor to keep up with that, but I don't know. Maybe. I did get more RAM, so I can actually handle it now, but yeah. Not yet, anyway, I don't think. I might be able to make some moonshine this time for trading, but I mean, again, like, there's not really much to buy. Like, the trader doesn't really sell a whole lot in this scenario. I guess it doesn't expect you to have to last for very long, though, and you can, like, hit the game pretty quickly, but yeah. There's a note under the table, not actually hidden, but it could be easily missed. From the style of handwriting, you can tell it was written by a woman in a hurry. Milo's, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, I could not wait any longer. I hid some jewelry inside the books. Look for them in the basement, inside the cartoon boxes behind the barred door. Use it, stay alive, please. God bless you, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that guy's dead. That message is in, like, the regular story, though, too. And there you go. Bars with, bars behind, like, the crowbar thing is behind the bars. Like, again, it's not very useful. Like, the crowbar's not very useful until you have a sword blade in this, like, based on the maps that this scenario has. Anyway, I just got a shit ton of food. Yeah, I just got one piece of food. And that wasn't very hard to get. Like, he was asking a lot to trade for that one piece of food, for example. Not a great deal. Not a great deal at all. Can you actually peek through barred doors? You can, it's just a mouse. So, yeah, I thought it was. But, I mean, yeah, I knew it was. But, like, realistically, you'd probably want to check. Oh, that's the same guy as before. Cool. My inventory's full, but yeah, we'll prioritize if there's anything more valuable. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of components in this area. It's like, there's broken down cars and everything. I mean, basically salvaging parts from the cars, I guess. Something like that. Like scrap. Yeah, well, else would get scrap from? I don't really need much more medicine yet. May as well take it. I mean, I won't need the electronic scrap yet either, so yeah. That's already everything. Like, this guy can pick up a lot of resources. Like, you can basically loot any, like, thing in, like, two goes or something. Or any of these areas, at least, because I think the areas that he can go to are generally smaller. Generally. I mean, some of them, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of resources. Nice. Oh, the one of the wood piles are completely done. Quickly get another piece of wood, yeah. Yeah, you don't need the weapon parts, yeah, just get more wood. Yeah, I think the components the parts will probably be useful, so keep those. Yep, just go. I think that should be fine. So what time does he need to sleep at to get, like, 10 hours? It ends at 18, right? Like, at 8, I mean. So, like, 10. He needs to sleep at, like, 10. So, I've got 4 minutes to actually do stuff. And looks exhausted. Maybe we're pushing too hard. I mean, he's pushing himself too hard. This will never end. Oh yeah, he needs to sleep now. I mean, yeah, if I've got 4 minutes to do stuff, yeah. I mean, may as well put the radio on because it's on the way as well. Most of us can't imagine a day without a cup of coffee, but imporgin has become an almost unavailable commodity. The prices skyrocketed, and speculators are the ones who profit. Yeah, this guy's a coffee lover, so he's not really getting much out of it. Getting much coffee. Despite distorted counterattacks by the rebels trying to lift the siege of the capital, the city remains cut off. The spokesman for the military said that shelling, winter, and a lack of supplies should force the defenders to surrender. I don't know if it'll force them to surrender. They seem pretty persistent. It might make their chances not as great though. It might make them, some of them surrender, I guess, but maybe not all of them. I feel like if they're persistent enough to keep going already, then they might continue. And since building, I don't think is slowed by this, and I'll just build this right next to it, so it'll be fine. But yeah, he needs to go into the bed by like 10, right? Because yeah, the day finishes at 8. The day finishes at 8. Yeah, it finishes at 8. Okay, so yeah, not a good day. Yeah. Also, he can cook the food tomorrow. He doesn't need to eat until tomorrow anyway, so it'll be just fine. Unfortunately, we won't be able to access that because he's too tired, but it'll be fine. Amelia, I'm so sorry. I will find you. I promise. Yeah. And can I like half make this? What good will it do? I mean, give you a new tool, which is quite helpful. You'll do quite a lot of good. Yeah, how slow does he walk? Yeah, he needs to go to bed now. You can do the other half tomorrow. Now he's only tired, and tomorrow he'll be very tired again, but then another double sleep should be enough. Come back. And then he can just go with food and go straight back to sleep, I guess. Child school. Oh yeah. Hello. Sorry, I didn't actually expect anyone to watch. I might actually leave in a sec because I'm getting kind of hungry. I haven't, had lunch yet. I mean, time zones, yeah. I mean, yeah, you don't really know what time it is for me, I guess, because I have different time zones than most people probably, but, yeah, I've just been playing this for a while. Yeah, sorry, I'm probably going to end it soon because I need to... I might actually end it after this tonight because I haven't eaten yet. But yeah. I just... Yeah, I haven't read these, I think. So, yeah. Alright, this pharmacy will probably stop further on his way to the humanitarian corridor. If Amelia's with him, I might be able to find them there. Gas station has already been looted, but the trail led to either the school or there. Maybe Amelia's captor is trying to leave the city that way. May I still catch up to them? The trail from the pharmacy leads to either the gas station or there. Amelia used to go to that school. I've heard rumors that it's now that it's overrun by run by the homeless. Maybe they've seen or heard something. Thanks. Oh, yeah, it's not night for me. It's kind of like it's about 3 for me now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Time zones. But still, I should probably eat something soon. Yeah, time zones are different. I mean, it's like afternoon, 3 in the afternoon, 3 p.m. uh, uh, okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, maybe the homeless dwelling here knows something about Amelia. I should ask them. Yeah, probably. Lots of mud and fresh footprints. There must be quite a lot of people living here. Need to ask around, so I might have seen something. I don't think I've ever heard that noise in this game. That was quite a scary sounding gunshot. Sounded kind of close and unpleasant. I don't know, it sounded like a shotgun or something. I don't know. I don't really know much about guns, but it sounded loud. It sounded like it would have like a big kick from a gun or something like that. Or maybe like some sort of rifle. I don't know what noises guns make, but it sounded like a... And it didn't sound like a boom, it sounded like a very strong rifle or something. I don't know. I mean, actually, it could have been like some sort of like tank. No, tanks don't shoot bullets, do they? Like, I don't know. I really don't know enough about weaponry. Real tobacco cigarette often used as currency in times of war. Coffee, some of us drink coffee to find strength. Known as 5 another day. Limited available in wartime makes it a valuable commodity. Actually, I'm not sure how much he consumes a day. Well, cigarette makes my herbs. It reeks acid. Wait, acrid? Bitter smoke. Okay, I don't know what acrid is. I'm assuming it's something related to cigarettes. I don't know what a lot of things are, but yeah. Nothing here. Yeah, I love looting nothing. That's always fun. And I think we'll be returning here because I know what happens. So like, I can get rid of the rubble piles later. For now, I need to just prioritize finding clues and stuff. That's also a barred door, but for some reason it's just got... Yeah, for some reason it doesn't say it's barred, it just has an eye thing on it. If I look through it, does it have a barred symbol on it afterwards? I guess not. Okay. That's fine. I've got bullets now too, only use them for firearms. There's a hiding spot there. And they took my food again. Yeah, that's really sweet of them, isn't it? You can always count on the front. Oh, that's not great, buddy. I'm looking for my daughter. Have you seen a little girl around? No, sorry about the others. Maybe they know something. I'm about to ask the others. Maybe they know something. I'm not clicking on you to go over to that area. I'm clicking to progress with the dialogue, buddy. A pile of papers, all rubbish except for a note that mentions the humanitarian corridor. We need to flee the city somehow, and soon I've learned of a humanitarian corridor to be opened up. Opened up in a couple of days for the wounded and children to use it. We need to either get seriously wounded or have some children with us. I'm sure you understand which option I prefer. Yeah, that's nice. Kidnapping a child to pass to flee the city. Oh god. No, God can't help the children now. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for my daughter. Have you seen her? What, a child? Oh my god. What happened? Do you know something? You must tell me. My own child was taken away from me. My poor boy, he was only 7. I'm sorry he didn't know. But we can still save my daughter. Now he's gone. Why did you remind me of him? Why can't I just forget what happened? Leave me alone. Oh, that's terrible. That's... yeah. That's... Have you seen a man with a 10-year-old girl? She's my daughter. I haven't seen my kids in a while. But I've seen some soldiers. And bastards were worse than bandits. This is yeah. Okay. What you brave for some murders play? It's not that I got your kid, but that's just her talking regularly, not relation to this. She's very ill. They wouldn't hurt a child, would they? Right. I mean, military. I mean, they hurt civilians senselessly, like Why wouldn't they hurt children senselessly as well? Oh, I don't have much time left. Hey stranger, don't touch our box. We've recently been to the pharmacy. My daughter's there. Maybe you're sure where she went. Where we've been is none of your business now. Fuck off. You don't understand. She's very ill. If you know something, you must tell me. You got hearing problems? I said fuck off. Oh, what a sweet person. Mud packages and like quantities, lots of dirty bandages. How could they have ordered so many? They've been the ones who from my brother's pharmacy. Yeah, that seems a little bit suspicious there, buddy. But apparently I can't talk to them anymore. So, yeah, too bad. Is that a person though? Or is that a corpse there? That might be a... yeah. I don't know, that could be either sleeping or that could be a corpse. I do not have much time left. I do not have a whole lot of time left. Oh, yikes. I mean, the coffee won't make him really any happier, so I may as well leave it. He's just going to consume it anyway, it's going to be useless. Yeah, okay, run fast. You might have information about Amelia. Okay. I'm looking for my missing daughter, a little blonde girl. Oh yeah, I've seen her. Oh my god, really? Please tell me everything you know. You help me first and I'll help you. I'm very hungry. You bring me some food, I'll tell you what I know. How about you tell me now and I don't kick the shit out of you? Oh, then I won't tell you anything if you hurt me. I mean, I won't tell you anything if you hurt me. And if you kill me, you never find your daughter. When I save her, bring me food, I'll wait here. What a sweet guy. Yeah. I want food for information. I prefer canned food, but raw food will do in a pinch. See how generous I am? Very generous. Only 3 raw food. Alright, bring you food. Wait here. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. Better not be. Yeah, and just run. Run to the exit. Oh, damn. Only a minute left. That might not be enough time. The sun is rising. I gotta move. Yeah, you gotta move very fast. Oh, it's gonna be enough time, barely. They kind of tell you, like, yeah, they give you like 40 seconds to, like, kind of remind you that you need to leave. And it tends to be enough time if they just run and they're in good condition. How much time left? I must go back. Yeah, barely made it. Great. But yeah, need to bring them 3 food. Last time when I played it yesterday, I forgot to actually pick up the food the first time and I went back. I returned without food. That wasn't a great situation. Oh shit. Someone noticed the shelter had been left unguarded for the night and stole things. We don't know who it was. All the water. I mean, I think that was all my water. And the medicine. They always seem to steal that. I thought last time it was like day 11 that they stole things. It always seems to be the water and the meds that they steal. At least I've got new water. Oh, they left 1 water. How generous. Really old bastard. He needs something, but he won't tell me for free. I'll give him what he wants. Money, meal is the only thing that matters now. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not sure if you get all the DLC. I think if you get the DLC, you get 3 packages. I think probably this one's probably my... Honestly, yeah. I think this is my least favourite one, but I'm doing them in order. I'm not sure if this is order of creation or order of just general... I don't know. Like, I think they've got 3 in a row, and this one's the first one listed, so I'm assuming this is the first one made. But this is probably my least favourite one. It's kind of... It's good, but it's not the best. Like, I think I prefer the second one is, I think, my favourite. And the third one's probably in the middle, I would say. In my opinion. I mean, I think I like the third one's mechanics more, but I like the second one's story more, I guess. Yeah, I'd probably say that, yeah. I think that's about right. Does someone kidnap Amelia just by using the humanitarian quota? If so, at least they won't hurt her, will they? Yeah, it's basically the same as, like, the other guy. Pretty much, like, I mean, the brother, I guess, but yeah. Yeah, last broadcast. Yeah, that's my favorite too. That's the one I was talking about. So yeah, this one's Father's Promise, and then there's Fading Embers, I think. So yeah, this one's about finding the daughter. The second one's about uh, looking after, like, maintaining a radio station, and the third one's about preserving artifacts. Pretty much. So yeah. Also, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Sorry, I think I'm gonna stop the stream now because I need to probably eat. Um. Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry, and it's gonna be harder for me to focus anyway. So. I'll probably resume it later, but I'm not. No guarantees. I don't know. It depends on how if I feel like doing it on continuing or not. Sometimes I don't feel like continuing it after eating, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for like popping in for a sec. That was nice. Yeah, I'll just stop streaming now. But yeah, thanks for watching, even if it was for a short time. It's very appreciated. Thanks. I need to bring food to school. Otherwise, the bum would tell me where he saw Amelia. That's it. I love like how he just talks about it like casually. The way he talks about it kind of just seems like he's talking about it as if he's a kid from the school, like he's just like trying to like pick up Amelia or something like that, and he's talking about some like guy, like some kind of like guy that's just not being very helpful at school or something like that, like kind of being a dick or something like that. I don't know. I always think that when he talks about like the school, like he guesses like from school, like he doesn't say from the school. I find that kind of funny, but yeah, it always saves it at the beginning of the day, so I can just quit like that. And yeah. Oh really? Thanks. That's very nice of you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stop the stream now. I may or may not resume it later. But yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.